Hey Leo, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we're looking at love and what's coming up in love for you guys. I have a few decks ready to go, but I will just let everyone know if you want to leave a comment, you will go in the draw for a free personal reading. I'm drawing that when we hit 100 subscribers. We are just a small channel, so, every single like and subscribe really does mean the world to me, guys. I super appreciate it, okay? But today I am using the Paper Oracle Lenormand. I do have with me that beautiful heart-shaped Lover's Oracle deck, but we're sort of starting the readings today with some cards from the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle, okay? So we'll get straight on into it for you, Leo. Hope everyone's having a really good time. Just gone through that full moon energy. Okay, Leo. What's coming up in love for Leo, please? Okay, what's coming up in love for Leo is love. Look at that, Leo. Got the love card coming through when I'm asking directly about love. So that does say unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. Okay, we also have the seduction card coming through. So that's attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, and possible third-party interferences. Okay, so the seduction card is quite interesting. It does sort of let me know that, you guys may be sort of looking at brand new connections at the moment, Leo, coming in for you, with that seduction element. Very interesting. But they both do have the word attraction on there. So I feel as though that attraction between you and whoever this person is going to be quite strong, okay? Maybe that temptation to act out a little bit with that coming through. Some of my cards have just flipped upside down. Okay, so what's coming up for Leo in love, please? What's coming up for Leo in love? Okay. And just one more. What's coming up for Leo in love, please? Okay, I do have the heart on the bottom of the deck as well, Leo. So definitely a lot of love energy around you guys at the moment, that's for sure. But we are seeing some interesting energy here. We do firstly have the cross coming through. So that really does talk about, destiny and that spiritual connection, that religious and spiritual aspects. But I do find the strongest message coming through with that cross card does talk about, trusting in the universe that everything is going to work out exactly how it's supposed to when it comes to love for you. Okay, Leo? Because I do feel that when we do see the next energy here, we have the clouds card followed by the masculine energy, which is also followed by the mice card. Okay, so we do feel that both of these cards do have some similarities, the clouds and the masculine, being that it's that logic brain, okay, rather than thinking from our heart. It's talking about thinking quite logically about things at the moment. So you may be sort of overthinking things and leaving yourself a little bit confused because you are sort of just so stuck up in your thoughts at the moment when it comes to love, okay. um, the masculine energy, it is that sort of non-emotional, logical side of things, trying to control the way that things happen, instead of actually trusting that things are happening the way they should. Okay, so it kind of just lets us know, Leo, that you are a little bit in this vibe at the moment where we are sort of overthinking things. We're sort of seeing a little bit of clouded judgment because it's clouded by your own thought and your own anxiety about love. Rather than being in an emotional mindset, we are sort of allowing ourselves to get a little bit swayed played by this mice energy from the past. The mice energy usually is from the past, and it's talking about, things that have eaten away at you a little bit, from things that might have happened. So once again, that overthinking kind of a vibe, things that just keep eating away at you in your mind. When you're thinking about things about love, there's this sort of lost energy, this things that you've lost in the past coming through, making you overthink, making you stay up in your thoughts instead of acting from emotion. All right, so that's kind of what I'm getting from those cards there, and you may, we did see with that seduction card that that did say possible third party interference. So I feel as though that may be partly of what that past energy is, that sense of loss, where you're so stuck in your thoughts because you maybe have had situations in the past that have had a third party interference, and it's kind of making your thoughts you know go crazy and eat away at you, that if it's happened before, it might happen again kind of vibe is what I'm getting from that. So, definitely, definitely overthinking things and getting a little bit anxious, just because you're so stuck in your head about love at the moment, instead of just trusting, like I said, just trusting and having that faith that things happen for a reason. And, it's even when it hurts at the time, there is a reason behind it all, and you are sort of, having that faith and trusting that things worked out the way they did for a reason, okay? Because then I'm seeing the moon energy, and the moon energy is super beautiful, lucky kind of energy that does talk about emotions and those emotional sensitivities. Okay, so we, being so stuck in your head is just leaving you confused and emotional about the past, whereas you need to be using these emotions to sort of follow your intuition and follow your heart, and trust that things are working out the way that they should. All right, because that's followed up with that familiar energy. All right, so that's really talking about having loyalty and support coming through in the near future. That is, in the traditional decks, that is the dog card. So it does talk about friendships. So, relying on your friends to help you through this, help you stop overthinking, and get out of that logic brain, and into your heart space, into your emotions a little bit more, Leo, is what I'm getting from that. All right. As you can see, it does have that moon in the background as well. So there is that element of relying on your friendship group, your loved ones, for, people that are familiar to you, familiar with the way that you think about things, the way that you overthink about things, and relying on them for some support at this time to help you sort of get through this emotional state, because I'm feeling that the thoughts are coming through really strong. Like I said, it's feeling very much like you're overthinking things, like you're stuck up in that headspace, and it's kind of letting us know that you need to be in that more emotional space, and just roll with that a little bit more, trust that it's working out the way it should, and just trusting that following your intuition, and trusting that there is loyalty and support out there for you at the moment, Leo. We do have that followed up with the key as well. Okay, so the key really does talk about success and successful opportunities headed your way, success in love coming your way, opening brand new doors, unlocking parts of yourself that you never knew existed when it comes to love, unlocking brand new opportunities for yourself with love. All right, so there's definitely love energy around you at the moment, Leo. It's just a matter of if you're thinking about it too logically, you may not see these opportunities for what they really are, because you're just overthinking it and allowing that overthinking to cloud your judgment, instead of just following your intuition and trusting the process a little bit. All right. But we'll grab you some of the Lovers Oracle and see what they want to add to that. So, Leo, what's coming up for Leo in love, please? What's coming up for Leo in love? Okay, so we do have this one here is the Divine Timing card. Okay, it does say only time will tell. All right. So I feel as though that's sort of just letting us know that, you know what to do. You know where to trust. You know where to follow your intuition. Only time will tell if you're able to actually do that or not. And only time will tell what these new opportunities are for you, I feel as well, but we do, like I said, we do have a lot of love and in the energy for you at the moment, Leo. All right, so this other one that flew out here, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Okay, so once again, we're seeing that message of, what you think you should do, being stuck in that headspace. Don't make decisions based on what you think you should do. Base your decisions on being true to yourself and following your heart and following your intuition. Okay, Leo. That's what I'm getting from those ones. But we'll grab you some of this extra clarification. What's coming up for Leo in love, please? What's coming up for Leo in love, please? Okay. Whoop. That one really wants to come out, so we'll take that. Okay, and just one more. I'm going to give us an initial for Leo, please. Sorry, Leo. Okay, so firstly, I do have the 2-year card has come out there. So I do feel as though that maybe some of that past energy coming through there, something that's happened within the last 2 years that may have impacted you. You may be still feeling a bit of loss from something that's happened in the past 2 years. I do also have Sagittarius coming through. Okay, so you or some energy around you may have important Sagittarius placements. All right. I am also seeing Cancer and May coming through. So something may have happened in May just gone. Cancer season is coming up soon. So this is just the recent past, and this is the recent future, the near future there. So the near past and the near future, both somehow important at the moment. I just feel as though that's sort of looking at this period of time where we have been sort of stuck up in our head a little bit. So it may take us a little bit of time to actually work through that and get out of that stage there. Now, when it comes to initials, I do have the F has come through. I have K as well as V. All right. So, F or K, maybe somebody's initials, maybe one of those, standout letters in somebody's name. But I also do have that V. All right. And I do find that sometimes with the odd letters, if it's not somebody's, initial, what it may actually be is if there's a certain word that jumps out to you from one of these letters. For example, F for frog. Okay. So if you do see, if you do have a particular word come to mind with seeing one of these letters, like when I'm using that example of frog, okay, if you do see a few frogs in the next few days, or you see a lot of frog images, or you hear the word frog a few times, it's just sort of confirmation to you that there may have been something here in this reading that is for you. Okay, so I do like to think of those a little bit more as confirmation, but yeah, obviously sometimes they can be people's initials or standout letters in people's names as well. All right. So I just like to let everybody know that, it's not always an initial. Sometimes it's just an important letter to sort of flag our brain and let us know that, yes, there was something for you in that reading, and maybe you need to go back and watch it, or did you pay attention and hear that message? All right. So I do like to sometimes give those confirmations as well. But like I said, leave us a comment and let us know if that resonated for you, Leo. Obviously, if it didn't resonate, feel welcome to check your other placements. But, you know, all in all, thank you all so much for your time and support, and hopefully I'll see you all again soon. Thank you.